Take two. God standeth in the congregation of the mighty. He judges among the gods. He judges among the gods. I need y'all to see what edition this is. This is the Holy Bible, King James Version. Listen. God standeth in the congregation of the mighty, not the weak. He judges among the gods. The gods. Okay, we're going to put a pin in it. How long will ye judge unjustly and accept the persons of the wicked? Defend the poor and fatherless. Do just to the afflicted and needed. Deliver the poor and needy. Rid them out of the hand of the wicked. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out, of course. I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. But ye shall die like men, and fall like one of the princes. Arise, O God, judge the earth, for thou shalt inherit all nations. I don't even want to hear a sniffle. Stop. So, among gods implies that there's more than one God. That there's more than one God. Ye are gods implies that the mighty are many creators. And there's more to be read into that. However, this topic, emotions. Emotion, a natural, instinctive state of mind deriving from one's circumstances, mood, or relationships with others. Okay? Also, instinctive or intuitive feeling as distinguished from reasoning or knowledge. As distinguished from reasoning or knowledge. Okay, feeling and emotion, state or reaction. State of mind. Now when we think of state, okay, let's say a country. For instance, let's say America. America is a country made up of many states. Many states. Minor compared to the whole of the country. So the state of mind of one individual is minor compared to the big picture. We gotta look at the big picture. So the emotion is the feeling, which is the state of mind. Instinctive or intuitive. Now, that's important. Instinct and intuition is important. However, let's go on. Sentiment, a view or attitude toward a situation or event, an option. There's an option. That means is there one option? We don't just choose. We have to weigh other options as well. We need other options from other states of mind, from others' emotions. So emotions piled upon for more than one entity, for more than one being. Just one person's emotions and options and just standing on that and going with that, it's not going to get the best outcome all the time. Okay, instinct. An innate, typically fixed pattern of behavior in animals in response to certain stimuli. That's a fixed pattern. So that depends on who that person is. If that fixed pattern is worth following or questioning. And that depends on the outcomes in their life to their patterns and fixed patterns. Intuition. The ability to understand something immediately without the need for conscious reason. Intuition. The ability to understand something immediately without the need for conscious reason. Now, this depends on the conscious and the subconscious. However, lack of food, lack of love, or needed resources affects the intuition. So when you're lacking in the necessities and the resources, then your intuition is rocky, it's off, it's lacking. Logic. Reasoning conducted or assessed according to strict principles of validity. Now, also, the systematic use of symbolic and mathematical techniques to determine the forms of valid deductive argument. Okay, so with the emotions, we got the state of mind and feelings, and it's fixed. Now, different situations calls for different outcomes and different solutions. When you get to the logics, it's a systematic use of symbolic and mathematical. Mathematical equations are always the answer. Mathematics, it adds up, and you're doing the work. You're doing the work, the reasoning, the logics, the emotions. You're putting everything together. It's not one without the other. You got the emotions and the logics, and you got everything set forward from either every person, if it's a group, or from every situation, if it's you calculating situations around you and in your life. You have the emotions and you have the logics, and you have them together, and you are coming up with the mathematical equations mentally, and you're conquering them. Okay, logics. Hey, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last warning. Logic. Science of reasoning, problem solving. Process that involves critical thinking in relation to content, procedure, and epistemic knowledge. Epistemic knowledge. Okay. That's not a word I see often, but I can sound it out. And since I saw that word and it's not one I see often, epistemic. Okay, EPI. Epitome. Epistemic. Epistemic knowledge. Okay, so science of reasoning, problem solving, process that involves critical thinking in relation to content, procedure, and epistemic knowledge. Stemic. I'm gonna get it. Knowledge. Okay, validity. Validity is the quality of being logically or factually sound. Sound is good condition. That's a good condition. So, when we get to the logic, it's a good condition. When we get to the emotions, we are unaware of whether that's coming from a good condition or rocky condition. It's not sound. It's not sound. Okay, and the word that's hard for me to pronounce, epistemic. It means relating to knowledge or to the degree of its validation. Relating to knowledge. Now, knowledge leads to wisdom. When you have the proper knowledge and you utilize the proper knowledge to problem solve, you use the knowledge over the emotions to come up with logical decisions and logical solutions. So it's related to the knowledge or to the degree of its validation. So it's valid. It's valid. I hear talking. So when we use emotions to make decisions, it's all over the place. It's all over the place. And our emotions, and we're making decisions with emotions, says, this is decision, I'm standing on it, I'm sticking to it no matter what. When we use logics, we form all the options from different emotions. The options and opinions from different emotions, we form them and we put them in a pile, and we form our equations, and we form our solutions. It's not fixed. It's able to be negotiated. It's reasonable. We're able to make reasonable solutions because we're not fixed on emotions. We have a sound mind. We're calculating everything at hand, and we're able. Emotions could be happy, sad, lust in a way, angry, like frustrated. There's many different emotions. You have good emotions and you have low vibrational emotions. So high vibrational emotions and low vibrational emotions. If we're making decisions at low vibrational emotions, that's not good. We gotta make decisions with the low vibrational emotions and level up to the high vibration before we make outside decisions. So when we're vibrating at a low frequency, we can only make decisions for ourselves, for our person, for our being. However, once we make all the decisions from our low vibrational emotions and we rise up to the higher vibration of emotions, and we get higher and higher till the kundalini is rising and it's mentally, and then it goes into the crown and we have rose to our higher self, then we can make emotions for outside of us. And if we're not making all the emotions for our immediate environment, family, group, team, then we are at a place where we can sit down with the others around us, our council, our team, our family. We can sit down with them at their higher selves as well, because we should all be at our higher selves before we take the seat of counsel, before we even take a step to even think about leading, guiding, directing others, or offering advice. Logics over emotions. Logics over emotions. Once your logic and emotions meet at a certain level, at a higher pace, then you can form your mathematical equations and solutions. So, when we get to a point where we're able to control our emotions, contain our emotions, vibrate at the highest frequency of our emotions, then I'll read it again. Because then we are mighty. God standeth in the congregation of the mighty. He judges among the gods. How will ye judge unjustly? Unjustly. That's that low vibration. And accept the persons of the wicked. That low vibration make you make a lot of wicked decisions. Solutions. Every solution is just not a good solution. Just because it's a solution doesn't mean it's a good one. Deliver the poor and needy. Rid them out of the hand of the wicked. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness, and all the foundations of the earth are out of course. I have said, ye are gods. I rise, and grand rising, we are here. And all of you are children of the Most High, but ye shall die like men. When it's that time, it's that time. And shall like one of the princes, and shall fall like one of the princes. Arise, O God, judge the earth, for thou shalt inherit all nations. I rise, and I judge the earth. I rise. I take on full responsibility for that verse, and that chapter. and I will rise, and I will judge the earth and inherit all the nations. Who will join me? Who will join me? And if you're liking anything, you don't understand, feel free to ask questions. Ask questions.